Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tech Mart. In this video we are going to check out the top 5 best DSLR cameras. Okay, so let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, we have the Nikon D850. The legendary Nikon D800 and D810 set a brand new benchmark in high-resolution Nikon DSLRs, and the Nikon D850 pushes things even in addition, raising the decision from 36.3 MP to 45.7 MP. It has the identical high-tech metering module suited to Nikon's excessive give-up D5 and D500 DSLRs, as well as an upgraded autofocus machine with 153 instead of 53 factors. And an boom-in maximum continuous capturing velocity from 5 fps to 7 fps. You can improve the fourth rate to 9 fps in case you add the elective MBD18 battery grip and an EL18B battery. 4K film seizes, but some other improve the ultra excessive resolution approach. Image pleasant can start to piece noisy at very high ISO settings, so if low mild taking pictures is your factor, the Nikon D5 and D750 can be a higher preference. Check out the description for more information about this product and latest price. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Canon EOS 5D Mark V. The EOS 5D Mark V is Canon's all-time exceptional DSLR camera if you need a reasonably excessive megapixel rely without sacrificing an excessive amount of inside the manner of continuous force, velocity, and easy noise-loose photograph best at very high ISO settings. A more recent design than the Canon EOS 5DS and 5DSR cameras at quantity 7 on this manual. Key upgrades include 4K film capture, a touchscreen interface, distinctly brief-lived view autofocus thanks to the dual-pixel MOSFET image sensor, and f8 compatibility in everyday focusing with all 61 f factors, in place of just the crucial factor. It capabilities the traditional EOS 5D control machine, which is intuitive and easy to stay with, and the photograph pleasant is sincerely stellar. At number 3, we have the Nikon D750. If you need in reality smooth, low noise snapshots extra than, even at high ISO settings, greater than you need outright resolution, the Nikon D750 is a better preference than the D850 at number 1 on this list. It's also handiest, approximately 1/2 as a whole lot to shop for, and whilst it uses a mixture of magnesium alloy and polycarbonate body panels as an alternative of having a full steel jacket, it nonetheless feels quite robust and properly made. The 51 factor autofocus gadget is rather proficient and metering could be very dependable. The digital camera is not any slouch, even though it lacks the outright speed of maximum upmarket Nikon cameras, with the shutter speed and force rate topping out at 1/4000 seconds and 6.5 fps respectively. The format of buttons and dials is greater consumer than seasoned stage, but the D750 remains Nikon's maximum attractive and affordable all-rounder for plenty photographers. At number 2, we have the Canon EOS 1DX Mark II. Built like a tank and almost as heavy, the Canon EOS 1DX Mark II although has sublimely natural dealing with weight to its integrated vertical grip and meticulously duplicated manipulate buttons and dials, like the competing Nikon D5. See number 11 on this listing. It sacrifices megapixels for outright speed. This method outright resolving excellent element isn't this DSLR Digicam's robust factor, however it gives a blisteringly fast continuous force rate of 14 fps, growing to 16 fps in live view mode. This makes the Canon EOS 1DX Mark II best for taking pictures sports and flora and fauna, specifically as the quick pressure charge is sponsored up by a 61 factor autofocus system that's brilliant at tracking moving topics. Images remain impressively noise unfastened even at very excessive ISO settings, making this one of the fine pro DSLR cameras you could purchase proper nowadays. And finally, at number 1, we have the Canon EOS 5DS/5DSR. Based on the fairly famous but now outdated EOS 5D Mark III, the Canon EOS 5DS bumps up the megapixel matter from 22.3 MP to a whopping 50.6 MP. It's Canon's satisfactory DSLR digicam for resolving first-class detail and texture, making it better perfect to still's handiest photographers. The EOS 5DSR is going similarly still, cancelling the anti-aliasing impact of the optical low skip filter to enable even extra resolving strength. Despite the fact that there's an extended chance of moire patterning and fake color, both versions of the digicam have an upgraded easy action shutter unit to keep away from resolution being degraded by means of camera vibrations. The downsides of all the greater megapixels encompass a pretty restricted ISO variety with improved picture noise at excessive ISO settings and a sluggish 5 FPS most power price. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question about this DSLR cameras, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.